It's Blanca La Fina, your world empress, and today is Monday, so I want to talk about Elegua, aka Papa Legba, and also synchronized with our Saint Anthony. Now, if you have any questions for me while I'm live, please let me know because I have my crystal ball and my beautiful deck of tarot cards. So ask Blanca anything and you will know the absolute truth. So here we go, guys. So yeah, today, I told myself, let's drink a little coffee, let's drink a little tea. Today's Monday. It's a fun day, and I want to speak about a very, very important deity, entity, energy that is part of Ifa and the people of Yoruba and Daomi. Now, Elegua has other names. Also Elegbara. Some people might know this deity for that name. And Elegua has to do with communication and opening doors. The doors that Elegua opens are doors that are anywhere. It could be in our physical world, in the spiritual world, and in every single world, everywhere, anywhere, all at once, all at the same time, right? Elegua is also known as the immortal prince of destiny. So with Elegua, we all have our own paths, meaning we have our beginning, middle, and end. Elegua is there throughout that whole transition, and there's really no ending, but everything does come to an end, and Elegua is there from beginning to end. Now, when working with Elegua, I would say Elegua is really good when you are looking for opportunities. This spirit, this thing has to do with basically your third eye. When you tap into this third eye, then you're open to understanding and seeing things from different perspectives. Elegua's colors are red and black. There's also one called Eshu, which some people make it like Elegua Eshu, and then there's Elegua, and then there's Eshu. Now, these deities and these names that Elegua has, people know Elegua or call Elegua a trickster god. But I would say don't be afraid of Elegua just because it says trickster, because that has to do with the duality. Like when it comes to Eshu, the colors of Eshu are white and black. Elegua is red and black. So you see that duality with Elegua Eshu. And when you really get to know Elegua and how Elegua works, you'll understand the interpretation as to why they call it a trickster god. It's not really that Elegua is just going to play tricks on you. It's that when you pray for things and when you want things and things happen, you really never know what the outcome is going to be. So for example, there are so many probabilities, there are so many chances, and this is what Elegua literally represents. It represents the chance of any one of us being born. It represents the chance of us having specific events. So everything that happens anywhere has to do with Elegua. This is what this deity, this entity represents. It represents every chance of anything happening. So I think this is the reason why they call Elegua trickster god, because we have so many chances of different things happening. We really don't know what our outcome is going to be. But at the same time, when you work with Elegua, you can notice that you are able to manipulate certain outcomes. I know that I've been working with Elegua for a very long time, and I've made my prayers, I've made my offerings, and I've seen things happen that I could say the chances of it happening were very strange. I don't think it would have happened if I wouldn't have communicated with my own Elegua, and the way that the events happened right after, it was just so so amazing, really spooky. I couldn't even believe that right after I asked for certain things, that was exactly what I got. And I would say, when you're working with Elegua, Eshu Laroye, it goes by many names. Don't ever wish bad for other people. Don't pray for anything bad for other people. I would say pray for protection. Pray to know who your enemies are. That's been a very helpful thing that I've prayed for, is to show me my enemies. And Elegua, along with Ogumi Ochosi, that they work very close together. They're like a trio. And as a matter of fact, Elegua's number is number 3 and 21. The reason why it's 21 is because in numerology, 2 plus 1 is 3. Yeah, so Elegua, if you want to tap into your own potential, your own possibilities of making things happen, I would say go ahead and work with Elegua. Don't be scared. And whenever you don't want to work with any type of deity, you are not obligated to work with any deity at all. If you just want to pray by yourself on your own, always remember to know what you want. Know that you have freedom. Know that you can work with certain energies if you feel like it, if you feel that that's the best thing for you, and know that you can stop at any time. You're not obligated. This has nothing to do with any specific religion. This has to do with us as humans and living our best lives. So one thing that Grandmama taught me, since I am a 3rd generation clairvoyant, Grandmama taught me that if I ever lost anything, to take a red ribbon and to tie it on the end of like the leg of a chair, and pray to Saint Anthony, and I would find what was lost. I thought that was very interesting. And now that I'm older, I come to find out that the equivalent of Elegua in the Catholic religion is actually Saint Anthony. So that was funny. And I had no idea that my grandmother knew about those kind of things. So now I understand that we have free range. Just like how Elegua represents so many possibilities, we have so many choices as to how we worship, as to how we are spiritual, as to how we can grow spiritually, and what we accept as truth. So I want to speak about offerings to Elegua. Elegua can manifest in your life as a child or like an older man, and you can give those people offerings. You can offer them help, give them something, and Elegua will receive them. You can say like a little prayer and say, Elegua, I'm giving this little child like a little toy in your name, or I'm helping out this older person in your name, and let Elegua know I'm praying for your blessings. Help me out. And so I have some little things over here as well. Elegua loves to smoke, especially tobaccos. This one has a little bit of cascarilla on it. I'll tell you guys what cascarilla is later on. Loves to smoke. His whatever you think your Elegua, because remember everybody's Elegua is different. So my Elegua loves fine cigars from different places. So I have a collection for my Elegua specifically. You can just smell the aroma. Check it out. This is a tobacco. Okay. And then I have, this is one of the necklaces. So you can see where Elegua's beads, usually they have beads, and this one is a specific type of seed. It's black and red, the colors of Elegua. It's very beautiful. It's so like nature girl, nature boy vibes with this. Love it. Smells very earthy. You guys can hear it. Do a little bit of ASMR. So if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and ask me. I can speak about this all day long. But yeah, with me personally, I've seen miracles happen since I have been working with my Elegua. That doesn't mean that you have to only believe in Elegua, or you can't believe like in other deities, or like you can't believe in Jesus, or you know, stuff like that. That doesn't mean that. It's your choice. It's your life. And I highly recommend working with Elegua. There's something else that I wanted to show you guys. So if you want to do what we call in Yoruba un ebo. Ebo is like doing a cleansing with Elegua. What you would do is you take a piece of paper and you would draw north, south, east, and west. You would draw a cross with the arrows on each one. So you would have, it's almost like a compass. And then draw a circle within it. And then on that piece of paper, and we would take, usually it would be like a brown piece of paper. If you don't have a brown piece of paper like the one that you get in the store, you can use any kind of paper. So you draw that, you put your offering in there. There's also specific types of offerings that there are for Elegua. Now you can get that in a botanica. And I would suggest if you don't really know how to work with Elegua, you can always go to a babalao, which I think would be the best thing if you're just starting. But if you really feel confident and you feel like, you know what, I kind of like read up on this deity and I've been so attracted to it, I feel like this thing, whatever it is that I'm supposed to tap into, is calling me, I would say go ahead and go for it and listen to yourself. Always know thyself before you even go to anyone else. But it's always good to do research. So you can do that. You use, we have roasted corn, hutio humao, pescado humao. So it'll be like little pieces of like smoked fish, and there's it's like a powdered smoked rodent, a special little rodent, because rats also represent elegua along with the little children. You can give an offering of little toys, candy, any type of sweets, even like any food that you make that's special for elegua. You put it to the side first for elegua, and elegua is always first. So when it comes to the practitioners, elegua papalegba always comes first, and it's always last. So elegua is always mentioned first before you can even communicate with any other deity, and it is the last one that you communicate with before the closing of any type of ritual. Besides that, I would say just know that elegua is everywhere at all times. So if you ever feel lost, you can ask elegua to show you the way, to put you on your right path. You can ask elegua for anything. There are special candles that you can buy that has like a face of elegua, or it'll be like half white, half black, half red, half black. You can even just light a small little white candle, a big white candle. Elegua, sometimes when elegua is present, when you notice, you will see that the energy is very fun around you. Elegua does like to play pranks. It's a very fun deity to be around. If you've ever been in any ceremonies, when the person, puts on that energy, you'll see that they're laughing, having fun, doing different little dances. They're dressed in red and black. So yeah, today's Monday. So that's why I wanted to speak on elegua, because elegua is worshipped Monday and on Fridays. So if you wanted to worship elegua on any other day, any other time, feel free. You can do that. But they have designated days for each deity. And so Monday is like the beginning and Friday would be the end. Whenever I feel like it, I light my candle, I do my offerings, and then back to doing the ebo for elegua, or with elegua. You would do that circle with the arrows, with the cross arrows, and then you would put the whether it was the candies that you offered, or whether it was the little dried rodent or fish, or the corn, or there's even these little hot peppers that you can, like little round hot black peppers that you can put in there. You can put them in the candles as well, but you would close it up, twist it, and then you would just go around your whole body and praying and asking for, to be cleansed, to take away all the negative energy, ask for good things. And then after that, you would take it to a four-way, kind of like a street with four ways. So it's not a three-way street, it has to be a four-way street, and you would leave it on the corner of one of those four-way streets. Another place that I learned to leave a bowl or offerings to elegua is at the park. So if you think about it, children are the ones that love to go to the parks. The old folks love to go to the old parks and sit down and watch people. So there is another place that's where you would really find the energy of Elegua. Like I said before, Elegua is everywhere, but you will find Elegua very concentrated in specific people, in specific things and objects or places. So if you want to work with Elegua, I highly recommend it. And there are other deities that are just like Elegua, that are crossroads deities, entities, energies. Okay, like Hecate. Like there's also one, I'm not sure if it was Nike or Hermes. Any messenger god or entity is also like Elegua. So when you work with Elegua, which I believe is the oldest form that we know as humans of the messenger and the crossroads, you can even use those other, like Saint Michael, you could use those images for your Elegua. Even the Niño Atoche represents Elegua. They all go together. So the other thing about an Elegua goes right next to your door, like right behind it, right next to it. It's always by a door, because remember, this is a deity that opens doors anywhere, and everything is about symbolism. So I know sometimes some people don't want to put the Elegua right next to their like front door. So then if you have a special room for your craft or whatever it is that you do, your spiritual work, you can put it by the door in, let's say, that room. It doesn't really have to be next to your door, because I know some of us, we fear the judgment of other people when they come in our house, or like if you have someone visiting or just people coming to work in your house and you don't want them in your business, then you can put your Elegua next to the door in a special room. So if you have any questions or any comments, please comment below. Let me know. I loved speaking with you guys, and ask me any questions. I'm here to help with Blanca La Fina, World Empress. Ask me anything.